Let's see what I can get done during break. You're supposed to find three factors of f of x, and here's one of them. If f of negative 4 is 0, x is negative 4, and a factor is x plus 4. So there's one of them. Now, by the way, that literally said x was negative 4, so I put a negative 4 over here. Then I do my coefficients. I honestly don't know why I'm bothering doing this. None of the kids I need to figure this stuff out are figuring it out. I literally just watched a kid sleep all of second period. Just whatever. Anyways, I'm dropping, I'm multiplying, and I'm adding. Negative times negative is positive. There's my 0. Remember, remainder constant x squared. X squared minus x minus 12. I'm not setting equals 0 because I'm just factoring the blasted thing. There is no equal sign. Factors of 12 are going to be a 4 and a 3. And I need to add to a negative 1, so I take away 4 and add 3. And there's the other two factors. Ta-da! It's not rocket science. Fifth term of a geometric, which means we multiply or divide, is 12. And I'm going to do what I've been doing. It's 4, 5, the fifth is 12, 6, 7, 8th is 324. And I need to find a number that I multiply through and gets to be 324. So I'm just going to do something silly, like I'm going to try 4 first. I get 48. 48 times 4. I get, 160, 192. And 192 times 4 is not 324. So I start over, okay? There's ways of doing this with formulas, but this is just, basic trial and error. Now, I happen to know, because I made the problem, obviously, that the answer is 6. Sorry, it's not 6. The answer is 3. 12 times 3 is 36. 36 times 3 is 108. And it turns out that 108 times 3 is 324. So now I know how to work right. I'm going to work left. I want the first term. So this guy is going to be 12 over 3, which is 4. This guy is going to be 4 over 3, which is 4 over 3. This guy is going to be 4 over 3 over 3, which is 4 over 9. You might not know how to work with fractions. You might have to type like 4 over 3 divided by 3, math, enter, enter. You might have to do stuff like that. Anyways, the next thing, if you divide by 3, is going to be 4 27ths, and the first one's going to be 4 81st. All right, moving forward. The third term of an arithmetic, which means we add or we subtract, is 12. The sixth is 36. And you just kind of use your brain on this. 12 plus 8 is 20. 20 plus 8 is 20. I just happened to guess the first number there, but I know that 12 plus 8 is 20. I know that 20 plus 8 is 28, and I know that 28 plus 8 is 36. So there's the pattern. All right? I want the second term. That would be this guy. It would be 12 minus 8. 4. Done. They used to put questions like that on EOC. They were really simple. Here we have the question about Basics Quiz 22. It had scores that were normally distributed. They weren't. You would actually use what's called a t-distribution in statistics. But that's in statistics, not Algebra 2, with a mean of 19.7 and a standard deviation of 6. The mean is actual. The standard deviation is not. Standard deviation is like 13, so you can't even use a bell curve. It's just too blasted big. Anyways, you have your drawing space, 19.7 in the middle. Each of those are going to be 34% of the graph. If we add 6, we're at 25.7. If we add 6 again, we're going to be at what, 31.7? That seems right. And if we add 6 again, we're going to be at 37.7, which is more points than the whole thing had. Interesting. This is 13.5, and that is 2.35, and that is 0.15. If we take away 6, we're going to be sitting at, what, 13.7? If we take away 6 again, we're going to be at 7.7. If we take away 6 again, we're going to be at 1.7. And then we have a 13.5, a 2.35, and the tail, which nobody in second period will bother to watch, is 0.15. What percentage of scores lie above 25.7? That would be 13.5, 2.35, and 0.15. So that's going to be 16%, same as it's always been. What interval of scores represent plus or minus 2 standard deviations? If you go left 2, you're here. If you go right 2, you're there. Scores between 7.7 and 31.7 represent 2. The bottom 2.5%, which is that, is going to be scores less than or equal to 7.7. And that's it, because that was the bell, which means I have to teach class. I'll finish the rest of this during my planning period.